out the door, and we are very pleased, very happy, and very thankful to have Senator Jon Tester joining us again live in studio on Montana this morning. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Phil.
Well, real quickly, we're short on time. So much I want to get to. I do want to mention very quickly, we have extended the same invitation to your opponent, Denny Rehberg. He has promised to come on our show as soon as he's in town, but haven't seen him yet. Very pleased to have you. Like I said, a lot I want to get to. First off, the lobbyist, Jack Abramoff, has been making the rounds lately. He's written a new book, most recently on our network last night on CBS 60 Minutes, talking about reform efforts as far as lobbyists go in Washington. You've been in Washington now for a full term.
Yeah, that's right.
What's the atmosphere like there as far as lobbyists go?
Well, I think that, look, Abramoff did his thing, and you can't stop crooked people from being crooked. He put, I think he did his time in jail. Whether he did enough time may be debatable. But bottom line is that you got to have as much transparency as possible on the process. And if that transparency is there, then there's a level of accountability. People back home know what's going on, and you can move forward. Look, lobbyists provide information. But as a policymaker, you've got to know that information is, it's not a lie, but it's going to be slanted towards their perspective. So it's really up to the person who's in the position, whether it's in the Senate or in the House or whatever position, or the state legislature, to go out and get the other side of the story and get all the facts you can get, and then you can make the decision. But if you're taking money and doing stuff under the table, like happened under the Abramoff stuff and the Kevin Ring stuff and all that stuff, that's bad news. And it's bad news not only for Congress, but it's bad news for the states they represent.
Well, Abramoff says that it's still, in fact, still a flawed system and that it hasn't been cleaned up at all. Have you seen that? Have these people approached you?
Well, I think, no. I mean, the thing about it is there has to be more transparency in the process. The Citizens United case that the court just overturned Montana's law that's been around for 100 years does not help at all. And anytime you've got secret money entering campaigns, whether it's under the table or secret money that's legal, like the Supreme Court allowed to Citizens United, it's bad for democracy. And, I think Citizens United will get ironed out. At least I hope it does over the long haul, because, like I say, I don't think it's good for anybody.
Switching subjects, we're going to do a bit of rapid fire here.
Sure.
Back in our backyard, wildfires, certainly the talk of the town across our state, not even midway through July, and a number of fires burned. We already had houses burned. Oh, man, we had 70 structures in the Doll fire alone. The Ashland fire, there was a bunch of outbuildings and houses that went up. We've got August conditions in June. We had August conditions. Firefighters have been doing a great job under extremely extreme conditions, but the fact is we're in for a long fire season. We need a long rain, and long rains don't happen. Week-long rains don't happen in July and August and September. They just don't. And so we've just got to take precautions where we can, especially when you're in the forest, to clean out material, because when it gets dry, lightning strikes, things are going to burn. Certainly. We're less than a minute left. There's so many I haven't gotten to, but I do want to talk about the power of Pearl Jam. In politics especially, you have a very powerful ally in one of the biggest, most popular rock and roll bands on the planet right now. What's it like to have that kind of friend? Well, it's great to have Jeff Ament, who graduated from Big Sandy, raised in my hometown. His dad gave me my first flat top haircut, mayor of Big Sandy, and Jeff was a great basketball player, now an incredible bass player, bassist for Pearl Jam. It's great to have them as friends. And they sold that concert out in I think less than 15 minutes. Absolutely amazing, the kind of energy that revolves around those guys. I think they're in Europe right now doing concerts, but this concert they're doing in Missoula, the 30th of September, is going to be the only full-blown concert they're doing in this country this year. So it's going to be a big deal. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm just proud to have Jeff on my team. Well, seriously, I think a lot of your colleagues in Congress would be envious of having an ally like that. I hope they'll come to the concert. Listen, we're out of time. Thanks again so much for stopping by. U.S. Senator Jon Tester joining us live.